The recent rationalization of goods and services tax rates mark a significant reform aimed at removing structural anomalies, reducing costs and boosting demand across critical sectors. These changes are particularly impactful in the textile and logistics industries, both of which are vital for domestic growth, employment and export competitiveness. Effective from September 22nd, these reforms are expected to deliver far-reaching benefits, correcting long-standing anomalies while building a stronger foundation for Make in India initiative and positioning the country as a global manufacturing hub. Let's now take a look at these updated GST rates in the textiles, apparel and logistics sector. GST on ready-made garments up to 2,500 rupees per piece is now 5%, making apparel more affordable and boosting domestic demand. GST on man-made fibers and yarns cut from 12% or 18% to just 5%. It removes inverted duty structure and strengthens small and medium enterprises. Carpets and other floor coverings reduced from 12 to 5%, enhancing affordability in domestic markets and making Indian carpets more competitive internationally. GST on commercial goods vehicles like trucks, delivery vans were reduced from 28 to 18%. This will result in cheaper freight movement and better export competitiveness. So let's now take some perspective from DD India's Ajay Mishra joining us on the story now. Hi Ajay. The much anticipated GST 2.0 reforms will kick in on September 22nd, leading to price cuts on a very wide range of products. But there is already existing stock in the distribution pipeline. So how long will it take for the cut in the GST rates to be fully reflected by a cut in market prices?
Well, I think the government has made it clear that 22nd September onwards, all the inventories which has been already purchased by the market, the new MRP has to kick in, and it will be effective from 22nd of September. And industry themselves, the many various associations have promised the government to pass on the benefits to the consumers. So we believe that they are going to comply. We also believe that the items of common uses are going to be cheaper onwards, 22nd September onwards, as the industry has already started factoring in all the rate changes, and there might be the change in the MRP rates, and despite some of the technical glitches, it expected that the real benefits will start coming down in form of some kind of sales going forward. But we understand that the industry is ready to pass on the benefits to the consumers on consumer appliances, on the white goods, on automobiles, on use of daily items that we use in our daily life. So we expect that the old inventory is not going to have any impact, but the reduction of the GST is going to be passed on for the consumers.
Yeah, and almost immediately, which is September 22nd. Yeah. Okay, so GST reforms 2.0 are also expected to give a fillip to private investment. Could you explain to us how this works and which sectors are likely to see the greatest boost in private sector investment?
So Tanvi, as you know that GST reform 2.0 is a fine balance between the growth and fiscal prudence. It is not about reducing the tax burden, but also easing the life for the business, so to say. The sectors which are going to benefit directly are very clear. The government has tried to make the household items either in the 0% category or 5% category. All the electronic goods that we use, like appliances, are into the 18% category. So the two slabs, the 5 and 18, are going to consume almost 99% of the appliances and the household items that we use in our daily lives. So ranging from apparel to footwear to labor-intensive sectors like handicraft, they're all going to be cheaper. The FMCG, the fast-moving consumer goods, along with the electronics industry, are also going to be cheaper for the common man. But I think the festive season, the people will see a huge drop in the prices of automobiles, ranging from 3-wheelers to 2-wheelers under 350 cc and small cars up to 1200 cc of petrol and 1500 cc of diesel. prices are going to come down. And already the automobile companies have started, announcing them.
Yes,
Apart
yes.
from that, I think the farming community are going to see the huge benefit in terms of lower prices of farm equipments, including tractors and whatever they use for their farm mechanization. So the food processing sector, textile sector, automobile sector. Going forward, I think the education and health, because of the GST rate cut in the education sector, the items that the students use, and also the premiums which has been made zero for the health and life insurance are going to be cheaper. So in general, every aspect of the life that affects common man is going to be impacted positively due to this GST reforms.
Okay, Ajay, how far is the micro, small and medium sector likely to see an upswing in investment activity as a result of these rate cuts, GST rate cuts?
Yeah. So I think the life of the MSME sector is going to be very positive, very easy, because it is going to impact the MSME sector in terms of ease of compliance, because they will have to file the returns, which will pop up automatically going forward. The registration for the MSME sector are going to be easier henceforth. The government has said that the compliance burden is going to come down, because the government is also likely to help technologically to the MSME sector, and also the cascading effect that they were facing because of the inverted duty structure. That has been rationalized now. They will not have to pay higher tax on the inputs and lower tax on the output side. That has been taken care of. So going forward, the compliance burden on the MSME sector is going to come down. Also, in the value chain, as the prices are going to come down for the input costs, they will see their margins improving further. So it is going to be really ease of living for the MSME sector, and most of the sectors are expecting huge upturn in the demand going forward, huge boost to the manufacturing, and also the demand for the MSMEs to produce and help the larger industries going forward.
Okay, so just 4 days left now, Ajay, before this GST bonanza kicks in. Thank you very much for joining us on DD India News. Much appreciate your time.